welcome you alongside to Normal Kingsley Junior High School, the site of this 7th grade Class 4A state finals, and this 3rd and 4th place matchup featuring St. Jacob Triad and Morton. Welcome alongside on Central Illinois Sports. I'm Charlie Hull. These two teams looking to finish off their season with a victory, although they fell short of their ultimate goal to play for a state championship. Still a memorable season for both of these squads, and a chance to go out taking hardware home either way, but you like to have the feeling that you won the last one that you played. St. Jacob Triad 22-4-2 on the season. Morton 25-5. We'll recap what both of these teams have done so far in the tournament on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com. Welcome
back on the Great Rivers Bank pre-match show here on Central Illinois Sports. The Morton Potters and the St. Jacob Triad Crusaders in this 3rd and 4th place game. St. Jacob Triad won last evening over McKenna 25-15, 25-18. Fell earlier to Coal City. It was a tremendous match in the first set, especially 25-23. And then in the second set, 25-19. So close scores there for St. Jacob Triad. The Crusaders are 22-4-2 on the season. For this squad from Morton, they won last evening over Lamont Old Quarry 27-25, and then in dominating fashion 25-13. Fell to a very, very talented and undefeated Frankfort Hickory Creek team just a while ago in the second semifinal, 25-11, 25-16. So they meet here in the 3rd and 4th place game. Coal City will meet Frankfort Hickory Creek in the championship game around 3:15. In other state championship action today, in 1A, 3rd and 4th place, Peoria Limestone Walters and LaSalle Trinity Catholic. The championship game there is AC Central of Ashland against Lincoln West Lincoln Broadwell. In 2A, it's in the 3rd and 4th place game, Comundi South Central and Champaign St. Matthew. And then Mossville and Bunker Hill Wolf Ridge will play for the title. And in 3A, it's Staunton and Williamsville in the 3rd and 4th place game, and Chillicothe will play Downs Tri-Valley in the championship. So lots of good volleyball taking place throughout the state of Illinois today. And all of the games can be watched live and on demand here on Central Illinois Sports with your IESA State Finals membership. Morton out on the court, finishing up their warm-ups as Triad has already had their 6 minutes on the court. And we'll get set for 3rd and 4th place action with our Farm and Home Supply starting lineups after this.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Croc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big, Sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to. But I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
Strike your best deal on a new Ford Mach-E. Now at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, get a 2023 Ford Mach-E for just $563 per month. Offer for a limited time only at westtownford.com.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs, or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
It's time to march into savings at your local farm and home supply. Get a free $25 gift card for every $100 you spend on footwear. Whether you're looking for work boots or casual shoes, cowboy boots or rubber, your local store has tons of styles to choose from.
Just about ready to kick off this third and fourth place contest. St. Jacob Triad, the Crusaders, and the Potters of Morton Junior High School are set to match up here in this third and fourth place game. It's time for the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups for you on Central Illinois Sports. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. Learn more about the location nearest you at farmandhomesupply.com. Morton will be the visiting team. The Potters playing for this third place trophy with a record of 25-5 on the season. They'll start as a setter. That's number 4, Brooke Caressa. And an outside hitter, number 5, Hadley Lovell. And a middle hitter, that's Emmy Martin. She wears the number 6. Simone Lamont will start as the outside hitter and wearing the number 8. Emerson Mitchell starts as an outside hitter as well. She wears number 11. Kate Gronwald starts as a middle hitter, number 13. And we'll see Grace Irving as an outside hitter for the Potters. She wears the number 21. For St. Jacob Triad, the Crusaders on the season with a great record of 22-4-2 on the year. They'll start at a middle hitter, a 7th grader, number 6, Adeline Sievers. Also start at a setter position. That's number 7, Brooklyn Carter. As an outside hitter, it's Avery Littikin, along with another outside hitter, Eliza Duff. They wear numbers 8 and 9, respectively, for the Potters. Claire Booger starts at the libero position. Emma Moore will be starting as a middle hitter, wears the number 13. And as the other middle hitter, it'll be Lexi Bonensteel. Bonensteel wears the number 15 for St. Jacob Triad. These two teams battling it out here in the third and fourth place contest. Championship game will feature Coal City and Frankfort Hickory Creek. That game's scheduled to kick off around 3:15. A lot of these fans have stuck around to watch this third and fourth place game. Good energy for both sets of fans. You see the St. Jacob Triad fans across the way, and the Morton fans are right near our camera. And really a lot of positivity all the way around for the fans, for their teams and the opponents and the officials. And we thank all the fans for their great display of sportsmanship during the IESA State Finals. The IESA is proud to announce that the official volleyball used in the Volleyball State Series has been manufactured by Macassa Sports. Macassa is making a major commitment to the schools of the IESA and the young people who represent them in State Series competition. Macassa is manufacturing the official ball used in all 8 IESA State Tournament Series, from the very first competition and the regionals all the way through the state tournament. When kids from Illinois play their games, they make the outcome official with Macassa. Triad will be in the black uniforms with the red numbers and white trim, as Morton is in the red jersey with the white numbers and dark gray accents. Again, we're live from Normal Kingsley Junior High School. Our officials getting set here for this 3rd and 4th place matchup. Thank you to those folks as well for giving their time today to officiate these games. They are going to work all 4 today, and that's a big time commitment. And we thank them for their time, energy, and expertise. These two teams, even though they felt that little bit of disappointment from losing in the semifinal, both of them were out here prior to the game. Saw Triad playing a little red light, green light. They both had some music playing. And you can tell this has just been a really fun experience for both of these squads, as it should be when you play in the state finals. Referees are making sure everybody is set where they should be, and we'll get underway here in this first set in just a moment. The Potters and the Crusaders. Our officials wrapping up a few things with the scorers table, and we're ready to go as Triad will have the first serve of the game coming the way of Avery Littikin. 3rd and 4th place action on Central Illinois Sports. Across the net, taken there by Mitchell. Set up the net for the outside hitter in Lamont. Played nicely by the squad from Triad. Sent back across, but out of bounds off the hand of Eliza Duff. And Morton takes the early 1-0 advantage. 1-0 Potters, as Emmy Martin is back to serve for Morton. Morton has had the biggest fan base of any team here, and they've been loud and engaged in every game. Here's the ball to Caressa, sets it up for Irving. Irving across the net, played nicely here by Sievers. Carter centers it, almost losing her balance that time was Duff, but she does get it across the net. Caressa now sets it up for Gronwald. Nice play in the back line by Gaskill. Send back across now, the long hit from Duff. Caressa centers the ball, gets it off on the left side to Lamont. Ball mishandled. Can they get it across? No. Carter with a good effort there, but into the net and makes it 2-0 Potters. Early lead for Morton. Reminding the fans about the restriction on flash photography in the gymnasium. It does distract the players. Here's Carter on the set. Sets it up on the outside for Duff. Into the net. And that grows the Potter lead out to 3-0. As Martin again back to serve. Trying to get her team off to a good fast start here. Ball taken by Booger. Gets it off to Carter. Pushed across the net this time by Duff. Caressa centers it to the net. Gets it over to Lamont. Runs out of room there though as she is into the net with her hit. And Triad scores their first point of this matchup. As now Claire Booger will be back to serve. Booger's serve is played there by Mitchell. Caressa, the main setter for this team, sets it up for Lamont. Now the ball set up on the opposite side, hit across by Bonensteel. Played nicely by the Potters. Lamont will send it back over the net. Diving play right back on the free ball. A little back and forth here between these two teams. Now the Potters will set it up for Gronwald, the big hit. In the back line, Littikin set up on the outside now. That is to Duff. High ball nearly hit the rafters. Lamont sends it across, and this one's out of bounds. One of the longer volleys of the tournament for these two teams. And Triad comes away with the point and a chance to tie it up on this serve by Claire Booger. Caressa to the outside, Irvin. Diving play by Booger. Carter kind of moving backwards here and couldn't corral that one. And Morton comes up with the score to make it 4-2. Potters, as Grace Irving is back on the serve for Morton. Sends this one across. Carter sets it up at the net for the outside hitter and Duff. Big hit here, and we've seen Eliza Duff do that several times throughout this tournament action. She gets the big kill and makes it a 4-3 score. Both teams doing a little substituting. In for Morton, Ellie Roth has checked in. And for St. Jacob Triad, back into the contest is, I believe we saw Lidikin check back in there. Here's going to be an ace from Carter as the Potters unable to return that serve and ties the game up at 4 points apiece. Carter on the next serve. Sends it across. Hit there by Roth. Caressa gets it over to Lamont. Sent across the net to the Triad side. Batted back that way by Duff. Again, another big hit by Duff. And another point for Triad. Eliza Duff, one of the more impressive outside hitters in this tournament. She had some big kills earlier today in the losing cause. Carter taken there by Mitchell. And some miscommunication this time by Morton. They've seen a 4-1 lead turn into a 6-4 deficit. Carter looking for another service point for Triad. Sends this one across. Taken by Mitchell. Now Caressa puts it across the top of the net. Kind of caught Triad out of rotation there. And 6-5 the score. Good contest here. A tight one in this third and fourth place matchup. Simone Lamont. The high serve across. Taken by Booger. Carter gets it toward the net. Hit here by Duff, but into the net, which will tie the game up at 6. 6-all here in the early part of set number 1. Lamont back to serve. And they're going to say that Triad was out of position here, so it'll be an automatic point awarded to the Potters. So misplaced rotation here by Triad, and the Potters get the point as Lamont is back again on the serve. This one is a little short, hits the top of the net, but does sneak its way across. So an ace, a little unconventionally for Lamont, but it counts just the same to make it an 8-6 score. The next by Lamont. Taken to the back line by Duff. Set up on the outside here for Emma Moore. On the other side, Gronwald gets a good swing at this one. Booger to Carter. Sets it up. It's a long hit and in here for Bodensteel for Triad. 8-7 the score. Triad back within 1. Eliza Duff on to serve. Puts it across on a good serve. Mitchell will hit it, and it comes toward the stands. Look out down here. On the ace. Ties the game up at 8. Duff. Back near the wall here. She'll get a running start at it. Put a little extra force behind this one. Another good serve. Hit high by Lovell. Set by Caressa. Right back to Lovell on the outside. Now Booger to Carter. Carter will line it up nicely for Lidikin. Played well by the Potters. Now free ball back across. And Moore tipped it. But it falls to the court after it hits her fingertips. And the Potters take the 9-8 lead. See Emerson Mitchell back to serve now. The libero for the Potters. Her fellow libero, and Booger digs that one out. Ball comes to Lidikin, and it's out of bounds. Potters with a 10-8 lead now. Mitchell Played by Booger. Carter right at the net, pushes it across. Set up by Caressa, sent right back over by Emmy Martin. Now Carter will set up her outside hitter and Litteken on the left side. Good ball here. Ball nearly hit the rafters again. They got to get it across, and it won't. Back to the net that time by Hadley Lovell. Just wasn't able to get it across. Did all she could, but Triad gets the point to pull to within one of Morton, as we'll see Bailey Laco in for the first time in this set. On to serve for the Triad Crusaders. Her hit is across here. Played by the Potters. Set up by Caressa. And across and put down this time by Emmy Martin. Martin for Morton. Gives her squad a 2-point lead. Caressa is back to serve. Brooke Caressa. For the Potters. Sends it across. Played on the outside by Triad. Sit back up in the air. Hit across here too hard by Litteken and out of bounds. And Morton has the 12-9 lead. Potters had the early momentum. Triad came right back. It's been tight since. Now the Potters trying to spread it out a bit here. Good serve there by Caressa. Played well by Triad. Pressing out from the front. Sets it up for Irving. Irving puts it over the top of the would-be blockers here. Carter sets it up for Triad. Behind her it comes. Moore sends it across the net. Now back to Caressa for Morton. Lovell gets the kill. Hadley Lovell with another kill from the left side. 13-9 the Potter lead. Caressa with a deep serve. Played there by Duff. They'll set it up for Sievers, who sends it across. Now Caressa looking for Lovell again on the outside. Why not? It's worked so far. Played in the back row now by Booger. Send across the net. Potter's trying to send it right back on the hit from Martin. Carter for Triad. Bumped across here by Litteken. Another long volley here on the right side. Irving. Booger pushes it toward the net. Back on the right side it goes for Moore. A little scramble drill by Morton. Back across by Lovell. Hard hit by Litteken. Can't dig it out this time, can Morton. And Triad with a point after the long volley. Crusaders pull within 3, and they'll bring Lily Gaskell in to serve. Gaskell across. Caressa toward the net to Irving. Has to just bump it across here. Couldn't get much behind that one. Carter now sets it up on the outside, and they'll call this an illegal hit. Double hit there. And makes it 14-10 Morton. Level the serve. Deep serve taken in the back row here. Carter sets it up in the middle for Sievers. Solid hit. Played well by the Potters. Down the middle. Good job taking control by Simone Lamont to send that ball across the net. Now back to Sievers again. They were kind of expecting her for the big hit. Came up with just with a two-hand tap across that time. And pulls Triad again to within 3. Little break for Duff to be able to tie a shoe here. 14-11 the Morton lead. On the serve for Triad is Litteken. And this one hits high, hits off the rafters, run down. Can the Potters keep it alive? No. In off the beam up near the ceiling. It's a high ceiling here. I'm sort of surprised how much those beams have come into play. The basket's the hang overhead. I can see how that would work. There's a nice ace again for Triad, and they're now within 1. The baskets, again, I can see because they hang a little lower, right over the top of the court. But these beams have really been hit quite a bit in these last 2 days as well. Here's Mitchell. Ball sent across the net by Lamont. Carter sets it up for Sievers right in the middle. Diving play by Mitchell, sends the free ball back across. Now they'll bat it right at the net. And finally it'll fall on the Morton side for a point for Triad to tie this game up at 14 points apiece. 14 all. Litteken with the serve. Batted back and forth here, now over the net. Again, just a free ball for a free ball. And right back to the Triad side. Carter sets it up on the outside, looking for Duff with a big hit. And another big play by Duff. And Triad has taken the lead, 15-14. Good, tight contest here. Both of these teams playing really hard in this third and fourth place matchup. Littleton back again to serve. To the middle of the court, a little miscommunication as both Lovell and Mitchell were right there. And that miscommunication costs a point as Triad leads 16-14, and Morton wants to take the timeout. St. Jacob Triad 16, Morton 14 here in set number 1. Back with you after this.
Is predator hunting your thing? Game Masters has you covered. We have way more than just deer and turkey hunting gear, safes, clothes, and gifts. Come check out our predator guns, calls, decoys, lights, traps, binoculars, bipods, tripods, and shooting sticks. Don't forget your thermal and night vision, rifle scopes, trapping equipment, and supplies. Whether your next game pursuit is big or small, runs or flies, Game Masters has what you need to get the job done. We're passionate about the outdoors.
We've got the kids, we've got the games. All we need is you. The schools of the Illinois Elementary School Association are looking for someone like you to become licensed as an official, a referee, a starter, or an umpire. We need sports-minded women in mid to get into the action. It's easy to become licensed as an athletic official. Please take the time to find out how by calling the Illinois High School Association Officials Department at 309-663-6377. Well, St. Jacob Triad has taken the 16-14 lead following the Morton timeout. Triad has the ball in the hands of Littleton, ready to serve. And she will get another ace. She did that right before the timeout. She follows that one up with another. 17-14 Triad. Littleton with a jump serve. Taken in the back middle by Lovell. Caressa sets the ball up for Lamont, who puts it across and puts it down for Morton. Pulls the Potters to within 2. Kind of par for the course of what we've seen and what we have seen in this set so far. Martin on the serve. In the back line, Carter now sets it up for Sievers, who sneaks that one inside the outside line. Sievers with a crafty play near the net and gives Triad the 3-point lead, 18-15. Booger to serve. Caressa on the outside to Lamont. Carter now sets it up to the opposite side. That's to Duff on another big hit and another kill for Duff, I believe. This is what we have seen called here. Yes, it is. To make it 19-15. Referees were still conferring with one another, so I had to just confirm what my eyes saw there as well. Irving is going to get it right back on the set from Caressa. Puts it across the top of the would-be blockers. Now the ball centered up on the outside. That's for Duff. Duff with a little less power this time and a little more touch to make it 20-15 Triad. Booger again to serve for the Crusaders. Mitchell hits it high. Caressa toward the net. Trying to set up Lamont. Played nicely by Triad on this side. Now they have to hit it across. The ball was going away from the net here. Caressa with a tough set. Carter gets a chance to set up here. Big swing by the Triad hitter and more that time. Carter going to give him another chance and going to call the double hit here. 20-16. Irvin to serve for Morton. Bumps it high, does Triad. Gets it on the outside again to Duff. I'll tell you what, if you get it set up right, and the timing is right for Eliza Duff, she's as good of a hitter as anyone in this tournament. And we've seen some really, really good ones. Brooklyn Carter is on to serve for Triad. Sends it across the net. Played by Mitchell. Caressa kept it alive. Mitchell hits it high. Is it going to get across the net? It is not. Now Triad's lead is out to 6, and Morton would like to take their second timeout. Triad with the momentum at the moment. 22-16 over Morton. Back after this.
many flavors of dew. I am thirsty. I must get the dew.
Cut! He's hypnotized again!
Do the dew.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
Morton with their second time out here in set number 1. They trail 22-16. As Brooklyn Carter is back to serve for St. Jacob Triad. First serve after the timeout. Gronwald gets set up here, hits it to the back line. Booger quickly bats it to Carter. Set up on the outside for Duff. But they're going to say the Potters had a rotation issue there, and they get called for the illegal rotation. 23-16 Triad. All set up here, taken by Duff. Carter retreating away from the net to Duff, who sends it across. Right there by Lovell. You're right in the middle of the Gronwald. Good swing on that one. Carter going to try to set it up on the outside for more. Ball recovered here. Can Gronwald get it across? She can, but it's out of bounds. And now Triad is within 1 point of taking this opening set. That has been big so far in this 7th grade 4A tournament, as everyone who's won the first set has won set 2. Mitchell with the dive. Caressa sends it across. Carter sets it up on the outside. Duff. Played here in the middle by Roth. Has to get across here. Does Mitchell. Diving play by Booger into the net. And Morton steals the point here to keep this first set alive. And Simone Lamont is back to serve. One of the better servers for this Potters team, along with being an outstanding outside hitter. Puts this one across. Duff plays it. It is blocked right back down by the long arm of the law that time from Kate Gronwald. No, excuse me. They'll say she was across the net, and Triad wins 25-17. Gronwald was right there. The referee said that she interfered with the net as well, and Triad takes this one 25-17 to win set 1. We'll get set for second set action next on Central Illinois Sports.
The halftime show is sponsored by your friends at Little Jess Motor Company. If you've been waiting to get the best deal on a new Ram truck, well, your wait is over. During Ram Truck Month event at Little Jess, we're taking an unheard of 25% off all our last remaining 23 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn Eco Diesels. You heard me right, 25% off. Now you can save over $14,000 off our last 2 new Ram Eco Diesels. Get 28 mile per gallon highway and get one for as low as $42,570. Hurry in, Little Jess, serving Tri-States for 7 decades.
It's time to march into savings at your local farm and home supply. Get a free $25 gift card for every $100 you spend on footwear. Whether you're looking for work boots or casual shoes, cowboy boots or rubber, your local store has tons of styles to choose from.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Triad takes set one, 25-17, to take the 1-0 lead over Morton here in this third and fourth place matchup. Morton had the early momentum. Triad came storming back. Morton had it. It was back and forth for a while. Triad kind of pulled away at the end. A little bit of a 50-50 call to end that match. Triad wins it 25-17. Morton will have the first serve. And Emmy Martin will be back for the Potters. Underway here in set number 2. Martin with a good serve. Played there by Duff. Carter sets it up in the middle for Sievers. Teresa kept it alive. Hit high here on the outside, looking for Lamont. Duff gets it to Carter. Trying to set Sievers up again, and this time it's blocked at the net by Grunwald. Kate Grunwald is one of the taller, if not the tallest player in the tournament, and she showed her height and leaping ability that time for the big block. Martin's next serve. Played on the outside here. Carter sets it up for Duff. Partially blocked at the net, and it stays in. Wouldn't have mattered. I think that one was contacted near the net. And Triad ties it up 1-1 on another big hit by Eliza Duff. Claire Booger back for Triad on the serve now. Mitchell to Caressa. Sets it up on the outside. Lamont sends it across, but partially blocked, but they'll say it's out of bounds, and Morton will get the point. 2-1. Grace Urban. Duff kind of was down almost in a crouch position when she contacted that one. It went right into the net, and Morton leads 3-1. Irving. Deep serve, too deep, out of bounds. Makes it a 3-2 score. Here's Ellie Roth back in for the Potters. And for Triad, we'll see Emma Moore back in. And back to serve, Brooklyn Carter. Carter just does get it over the net. Nicks the top of it that time, but falls down in between several Morton Potters for the point and ties the game up at 3. Carter with the next one. Played by Mitchell. Hits it high in the air. Batted across. Kept alive. Carter sets it up on the outside for Duff. But a miscommunication there as Mitchell and Lamont both going for it, and kind of a miss hit here. And Triad gets the 4-3 lead. Carter on the serve. Mitchell to Caressa. Sets it up in for Grunwald. Partially blocked, but falls to the court. 4-4 the score. Simone Lamond to serve for the Potters. Good serve here. Ball. What are we going to have here? I say the player was in contact with the net from the Triad side, so Morton will get the point. Carter sets it up this time for Bonensteel. Ball now batted back and forth. Free ball here the way of Triad. To the outside, Duff with another big hit there. Played nicely by Mitchell. Caressa sets it up on the outside for Lovell. Got to go across on this one, and the Triad Crusaders do get it across. Now the ball set nicely for Grunwald. Diving play here, but running out of room that time was Triad, and Morton takes a 6-4 lead. As Lamont is back to serve again. Long serve across. Set at the net by Carter. Looking for Duff. Not her strongest hit. Now to Gronwald. She'll put it across. A little touch this time, a little less power. Carter going to give Duff another opportunity. This one's too long and out of bounds. Ooh, they'll say that was tipped. Ooh, they'll say that was tipped. And so the point goes to Triad. And the Potters are shocked. I like what Kate Gronwald just did, though. She looked at her teammates and says, we're fine. We've got this. Just settle down. Don't worry about it. Good leadership. They'll set it up here on the outside for Lovell. Carter for Triad. A little miscommunication here now between Moore and Bonensteel. They both were going for it, and then they weren't. And Morton gets the point there to take the 7-5 lead, and Mitchell back to serve. Duff. On the outside now, it is Lydikin, and eventually that ball will get to the court, and a point for Triad. Apologize, working around the referee on the stand here. Harder to see the Morton side of the net. Right at it. We do know that Bailey Locko is back in to serve for Triad. Lamont was set there, but Caressa with a little craftiness of her own. Faked out the Triad players this time and gets the point. Looked like she was going to set it up for Lamont for a big hit. Instead, she sent it across the net right to the court. Brooke Caressa to serve. Carter sets it up for Severs, pushes it across. Now Caressa to Mitchell. On the outside, Irving. Irving sends it across. Carter hits it high. Ball on the outside now for Lydikin with a big swing on this one. Played well by the Potters. Got to send it across and get the point. With her back to the net that time. Hadley Lovell scores the point for her team to make it 9-6. Potters down by a set, but working to send this to our third set of the tournament. That won't help, though, as Triad gets the point on a little miscommunication by Morton. Here's Lily Gaskell checking back in, and she'll be back to serve. Gaskell. A strong hit, a little too strong, out of bounds this time. Level the serve for Morton. And a rotation issue for Triad will give Morton the point to make it 11-7. The score. Morton with the lead. Level on the serve. Played by Duff. Now in the middle it goes to Lydikin. Diving play here. That was actually Severs on the big kill. 11-8. Lydikin now will be your server, though, for St. Jacob Triad. Hits it hard and sneaks it in front of the back line. Morton was going to let it go. One of those in-betweeners, and it snuck in. Down to a 2-point Morton lead. Lydikin's next serve. Played there by Lovell. Set up by Caressa on the outside for the Mon. Carter retreats. She'll set it up near the net for Duff, who puts it across, and again, just need to have a little more verbalization on who's doing what for Morton. They've allowed Triad right back into this thing to make it 11-10. Spacing has been an issue a bit for the Potters in both sets. Now this is out of bounds on the serve from Lydikin. Makes it 12-10. Potters catch a break there. And let's see if they can take advantage as Emmy Martin is back to serve. Martin serves it out of bounds. A rare service error. I bet you we've seen less than a dozen amongst all the teams combined in this state tournament. There's been a lot of good volleyball here. Caressa sets it up for Gronwald. Big hit here, too long. Too long past the back line. Tied at 12. 12 all score. Triad trying to get some momentum back their direction after they took set one. Urban. She'll get it set right back up from her teammate Caressa. Into the net, but hits across for the kill. 13-12 Morton. As these two teams go back and forth here. Here's Duff, kind of a mishit ball. And Gaskell just not going to have enough on that one to send it across. Potters back to a 2-point advantage. Grace Irving. A solid serve here. Carter sets it up the net for Duff on the outside. It's out of bounds. Beyond the sideline here, and now Morton the 15-12 lead, and I believe we'll see a timeout taken by Triad, and we will. Potters on top here in set number 2, 15-12. Back with you after this.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Strike your best deal on a new Ford Mach-E. Now at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, get a 2023 Ford Mach-E for just $563 per month. Offer for a limited time only at westtownford.com.
Timeout taken here by Triad. They trail Morton 15-12 here in set number 2. Triad took the opening set 25-17. Morton trying to send us to a third set in this third and fourth place matchup. Grace Irvin on the serve for the Potters. Carter sets it up here. Swung on, well, by Bonenstiel. Sent right back across the net. Carter again, now on the outside. That's Duff. Get a good look at it here for Lamont. Toward the net. Carter tried to keep it alive, but hits it into the net. And Morton with a 4-point lead, 16-12. Game was tied at 12 just a while ago, and now it's 16-12 Morton on a good run here. Booker to Carter. Sets it up in the middle and blocked right back. Bonenstiel with a big hit, but a big block for Kate Gronwald with another big block. Morton's Irving. Hit there by Duff on the outside. She'll get it set back up by her teammate Carter. Partially blocked to the net here. Caressa now will set it up for Lamont. Played by Gaskill to Carter. Over it goes to Duff. Another big swing here. And this one shy of the top of the net. And now Triad wants another timeout as Morton trying to pull away. 18-12, Potters with the lead. Timeout by Triad. Back after this.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
The IESA Scholar Attitude Award has been restructured and will now recognize 5 students from the 15 IESA geographic divisions. To learn how a student from your school can be named a winner of the IESA Scholar Attitude Award, visit IESA.org. The winners will receive their award at the IESA State Track Meet at Eastside Center in East Peoria in May. Morton has the 18-12 lead after falling in set number 1, 25-17. Timeout taken by Triad, their second of this set. Grace Irving on the serve. Ball played by Booger. Now it goes to the middle. That's for Bonenstiel. Potter's trying to recover here. Has to be sent across by Lamont. Played by Gaskell. Over to Carter. Set up on the outside for Duff. Duff with a big hit. Contacted there, so this will count as a point. Ball might have been headed out of bounds, but hit by a pair of Potter players that time to make it 18-13. Carter to serve here for Triad. Brooklyn Carter on the serve. Played in the back line, hit over the net on the free ball here, and it's going to work out for Morton. That ball went out of bounds, kind of snuck around the end of the net here, 19-13. Potters trying to finish off set number 2. Simone Lamont. Ball run down by Carter. Duff will hit it across here, right back toward the net. Duff gets the block. Kept alive by the Potters, have to get it across here, and they will not. 19-14. Eliza Duff to serve for the Crusaders. Duff serve is an ace. Pulls the Crusaders to within 4. Does this Triad squad have enough to come back and finish this one off in straight sets? Got their work cut out for them, down by 4. Duff serve. Played here. Caressa sets it up on the outside for Lovell. Diving play by Booger. Carter will set it in the middle here for Bonensteel. Kept alive by the Potters. Well here, Roth hits it high across the net for Mitchell. Carter bumps it over to the other side. This one hit well out of bounds as Litteken just had a little too much power behind that one, and Morton's lead now is 20-15. Mitchell on the serve. Played by Booger. Carter sets it up here. Put across the net by Moore. With the score for Triad. Moore kind of got caught in between there. Didn't know if to take a big swing on that. Instead chose to just tap it across. And it worked out well that time as Bailey Laco is in to serve for the Crusaders. Mitchell hits it high. Now the ball centered here by Roths and across the net. Carter will set it up on the outside for Litteken. A chance for the Potters here. Set it for Lovell. Blocked right back her direction. Again, they'll set it for Lovell. This time she'll put it across the blockers. Laco toward the sideline, and across it comes here on the Potter side of the net. Set up again for Lovell, partially blocked. Played by Duff. Set up in the middle, blocked by Gronwald. And they'll keep the play going here. Actually, on the block that time was Martin. Martin now gets the hit across for the Potters. Kept it alive and gets the point. A tremendous volley there by both teams. And Morton takes the 21-16 lead. Caressa to serve. Brooke Caressa for Morton. They're up by 5. Can she help finish off this second set? Instead, she'll hit it into the net. A big break for Triad. As Lily Gaskell will come back on, and she'll be on to serve for this Triad team. Gaskell on the serve, played by Mitchell from the back row. Caressa sets it up to Irving. Gaskell bumps it toward the net. Carter gets it to Litteken that time. Wasn't the best pass of the day, and into the net, and Morton now is 3 points away from taking set number 2. Lovell on the serve, returned right away by this squad from Triad, and then on the free ball, they block it back down, and Triad actually comes away with the point here. 22-18. Not the cleanest by either of these teams in the last bit. There's a free ball back, batted back down, sent right back across by Irvin. Triad now with a chance to play on this one. Carter sets it up for Duff on the outside. Caressa sets it up for Irvin, partially blocked to the net. High ball right back across to the Potters side. Caressa going to set it up for Lamont on the outside. She gets the big kill. Simone Lamont set up well that time. 23-18. Potters trying to do what no team has done so far in this 4A tournament, and that's force a third set. And now they're a point away after the ace. Ace by Martin, and Morton a point away from taking the second set. Martin serve, played by Duff. Carter sets it up in the middle here. Caress able to keep it alive. Bumps it to Martin. Irvin tries to send it across, just doesn't get it to the net. And so we'll see another serve from Triad. They've got their backs against the wall here in this second set, trailing 24-19. Booger to serve. Hits it across. Right back over. Now batted around at the net. Triad will get the point. 24-20. Booger again to serve. To the right side. Played by Irvin. Up for Caressa for Irvin. Sends it across on the hit here. Carter to the middle. Looking for Bonensteel. Mitchell sets it high. Lamont sends it across. Diving play. And she'll get the point for the Potters. And for the first time in this tournament, we will see set number 3. Triad took set 1, 25-17. Morton takes set 2, 25-20. And we'll have the third set for you next.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Okay, everyone, let's do this. How about you?
What are your thoughts on today's patient care?
Real busy day, but it was a team effort. And how about you?
Third checkup that your patient talked about her summer concert. How do you stay enthused?
You can't blame her. Those tickets were hard to come by. But her summer wasn't a cruel one. Huh?
Doctor,
Next, how about you?
Doctor, it hurts when I do this.
Don't do that.
Hey, the internet says I'm sick. Am I?
I'd get a professional opinion on that.
Over here. Doc, donuts in the break room look like a hit.
Not bad. Definitely better than those bagels. Okay, we have time for one more. Next.
The staff looked focused today. What do you attribute that to?
Well, at Blessing, we're tasked with providing exceptional care, so every visit is like the big game for us. Okay, gotta run.
Strike your best deal on a new Ford Mach-E. Now at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, get a 2023 Ford Mach-E for just $563 per month. Offer for a limited time only at westtownford.com.
Here we go in set number 3 for the first time in the 7th grade 4A tournament. Triad took the first set, 25-17. Morton rebounded with a 25-20 win in set number 2. Who's going to win the decisive set here and take home the third place trophy? We're about to find out. Grace Irving will be on to serve for the Potters to start this third set once they get the scoreboard ready to go. Waiting on the official at the scorer's table as well to make sure everybody is on the same page. in this decisive third set. Scorers table ready, referees ready, players ready. Irving with the serve. Played by Booger for Triad. Ball set up to the middle for Sievers, and she'll get the kill. Crusaders take the early 1-0 lead. Booger on the serve. Sends it across the net. Played by Irving. Caressa will set it up on the outside for Lamont. Lamont with a big hit here. Gaskell. Sent across by Huff. No, right into the net. Tied up at 1. Big swing on that one for Huff, but wasn't able to get it over the top of the net. And the game is tied at a point apiece. Lamont to serve. Carter sets it up on the outside for Duff. They went right back to her. Now Mitchell to Caressa, looking for Lovell on the outside. Puts it across, diving play by Gaskell to keep it alive. Now Duff will send it right back for Triad. Free ball here. Carter sets it up for Duff, gets a clean look at it. Pushes it toward the back row. Mitchell hits it high, got to get it across on this hit, and they do from Lovell. Gaskell, Carter runs down, sets it up for Duff. Duff on a diving play, Mitchell, right back over to Duff. Carter to Duff on the outside. Again, doesn't take a big swing on it there, just kind of pushes it across the net. We'll see Gronwald return the favor here. Now the ball run down by Lidekin. Duff has to make a nice play on it to send it across for Triad. Caressa sets it up for Lovell. Gaskell keeps this volley going to Carter. Now at the net, it is Bonensteel to Caressa. Blocked back right her direction by Bonensteel. And Triad with a well-earned point there. And Brooklyn Carter is going to go back to serve. Waiting for the official at the table here. Clarifying something with the scorebooks. Now he'll talk to the Morton coaching staff. And some question here. Lamont just served. Irving has served. Believe they're in the correct location as they should be. But they're trying to get it sorted out at the scorer's table. And the official explaining something again to Morton. And a little bit of a lull here in set number 3. Championship game will be starting later than scheduled, it looks like, as this one's gone to the third set. Plus, they'll hand out the trophies and medals right after this is completed for the third and fourth place match. And they're trying to get something sorted out here at the scorer's table. Some confusion, some disagreement at the books here. And everything appears to be kosher now. And we'll see Carter on to serve for Triad. They lead 2-1. We're back to live action. Lamont. Caressa sets it up for Gronwald, and she puts it down to tie the game at 2. Now we'll see Kate Gronwald go back to serve for this Potters squad. High serve, played by Duff. Carter will set it up. It's sent across the net by Bonensteel. Caressa sets it up on the outside for Lovell. Big swing on this one. Diving play by Booger. Carter sent across the net by Lidekin this time for Triad. Right back to the Triad side and caught him a little unaware that time. And Morton takes the 3-2 lead. Gronwald with another good serve. Played by Duff. Lidekin gets it to Bonensteel, who sends it across. Caressa with a good set here. Martin with the swing on that one. Back on the other side, big hit here by Moore. It's back across by the Potters, and we'll get a kill this time from Emmy Martin. Martin with the big hit on that one gives her team the 4-2 lead. Grunwald again to serve. Does not take a jump. Still a lot of power behind that serve, and she's going to get an ace. 5-2. The Potters lead. That'll break in the action as they'll allow Emma Moore a chance to tie her shoe. Grunwald on the serve. Carter pushes it across. Grunwald for the Potters now in the red uniforms. Sets it up. That's Caressa for Martin, and Emmy Martin with another good play. And Morton the early 6-2 lead. Triad wants the timeout here in set number 3. Stay tuned.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
So many flavors of dew. I am thirsty. I must get the dew.
Cut! He's hypnotized again!
Do the dew.
Potters out to the early lead here in set 3. 6-2 the lead. And after the Triad timeout, Kate Grunwald is back to serve for Morton. Carter centers the ball. Hit across the net by Bonensteel. Irving to Caressa on the outside level. She'll put it across. Ball kept alive by Triad. Pushed back across the net by Carter. Bonensteel level for another try here. Tipped at the net. Pushed across the top by Bonensteel. A little batted back and forth right at the net here. And Caressa has to send it across. Keep it alive. Carter on the outside to Duff. Duff with a soft hit of it. Dug out nicely by the Potters. Hit across by Martin in her 3rd straight kill. Third kill in a row for Emmy Martin, and Morton has the 7-2 lead. Grunwald on the serve. On the outside here, Carter. Up to Duff. Duff with a big hit, and this one too long. As it goes sailing over the end line. 8-2 Morton. Potters really had the momentum after taking that second set. Booger to Carter. Sets it up in the middle here. Another ball that is out of bounds. This one off the hand of Bonensteel. Triad's already taken an early timeout in this one. They don't necessarily want to burn their second too early in this 3rd set in case they need it. Booger to Carter. Here's a ball blocked at the net. 10-2 score, and Triad feels the momentum slipping away in this 3rd set. 10-2, they take their second timeout. Back after this break.
Is predator hunting your thing? Game Masters has you covered. We have way more than just deer and turkey hunting gear, safes, clothes, and gifts. Come check out our predator guns, calls, decoys, lights, traps, binoculars, bipods, tripods, and shooting sticks. Don't forget your thermal and night vision, rifle scopes, trapping equipment, and supplies. Whether your next game pursuit is big or small, runs or flies, Game Masters has what you need to get the job done. We're passionate about the outdoors.
I love training. I like to help people improve on their task. That food has been providing everything for me. They just treat you so well. When my life needed an opportunity, I chose that.
Morton is out to a 10-2 lead here in set number 3. And Grunwald on to serve again. And we'll serve this one inbounds. The official says that one snuck inside the line here. As Triad took a chance, and it bites him here. Makes it 11-2, Morton. All the momentum the way of the Potters here in the third set. Grunwald on the serve. Booger to Carter. Sets it up in the middle. Bonensteel, miss hit here. And now a 10-point Morton lead. Grunwald. A good round of service points here, and this one will be out of bounds. So that breaks a long streak for Morton. Triad now has their work cut out for them, down 12-3. Still a lot of game left, though, as Duff is on to serve. It's this one over the net. And it's saved, but not able to be returned. Duff with a good serve for the Crusaders. Eliza Duff back again here. The right-hander with the jump serve. Hits the top of the net and falls in for an ace. Triad knows as long as there's still volleyball left to play, there's still a chance to come back and win. Trying to do that right here. Duff with another good serve and another ace. (12-6). We're down 12-2. 4 straight points here for the Triad Crusaders. This one served across by Duff. That's in on another ace. 3 aces in a row. Eliza Duff. Can she keep the streak alive here? Mitchell hits it high to the middle of Martin. Sends it across. Played there by Carter to Duff. Lidekin will send it across to the Potters side. Mitchell to Caressa. Set up on the outside for Lovell. Lovell taps it across. Now Duff over to Lidekin. Again, she'll bump it across the net for Morton here. Caressa to Lovell on the outside. Gets a little bit behind this one. Carter sets it up behind her now to her teammate in Moore. Dug out nicely by the Potters. Sitting right back across. Set it up on the outside. Lidekin. Batted right back across and in. Oh my goodness. A hard hit from Lidekin, returned quickly by the Potters, and somehow that ball finds itself in bounds. Wow. Kind of a crazy game, isn't it? Caressa on the serve for the Potters. Booger to Carter. Sets it up on the outside to Lidekin. Diving play by Mitchell. This one will go out of bounds. Tremendous effort by Emerson Mitchell on the dive. But it goes out of bounds, and we'll give Triad the ball back on their side of the court for the serve as Bailey Locko has checked back in. Locko with the right-handed serve. Mitchell to Caressa. Nice play on that ball there. Mitchell hits it across. Skied high by Carter. Gets it over to Lidekin on the outside. Big swing out of it into the net. 14-8. Locko sits down as we'll see Booger come back into the game for Triad. They trail 14-8. Level on the serve here for Morton. Ball back to the Potters side. Caressa sets it up on the outside for Lamont. Triad. Not much of a chance to set anything up there as they were kind of in chase mode that time. Lamont gets a good look at it. Diving play by Booger to keep it alive. Gets it to Carter. Sent across by Lidekin. Sent to the net here by Caressa. Looking for Irving. Irving from the right side. Carter bats it high. Set up for Lidekin. Big swing at it. Hits the top of the net. Potters play it here. Right near the net. Back and forth it goes over the top of the netting here. Set up on a big swing by Martin. Good recovery by the Crusaders. Lidekin to the back line level. Caressa over to Irving. Blocked, but falls to the court for the Potter point. Partially blocked. Couldn't complete the total deal there. It makes it 15-8. Little miscommunication. Now Potters were still trying to rotate. Had to get set right before the serve. Littleton now hits this one, and it does sneak across and falls in for the Triad point. 15-9. If you're just joining us, it's the third set. Triad took set one, 25-17. Morton rebounded with a 25-20 win in the second set, and they lead 15-9 here in the third. Gaskell the serve. Long one, and it's too long. Out of bounds. Morton lead back out to 7. Served by Mitchell. Carter will set it at the net, looking for Littleton, and she was into the net there. Set kind of took her that direction, and Morton leads 17-9. Triad has already taken 2 timeouts here in this set. Here's a service error by Mitchell, and that will pull Triad back to within 7. And on the serve is one of their better servers in Avery Littleton. Littleton on the serve here. Hits it across. Played by Mitchell. Send it back to the court, and Caressa sends it across. Batted right back. Hit the net there for a moment. Caressa back to the Crusaders side. Carter sets it up for Sievers. Now they'll look on the outside, try to get Lamont set up. Big hit here, and she'll get the kill. 18-10, the Potters on top. Irving to serve. It's the right hand behind this one. Hit high. Carter sets it up, and a big swing this time by Sievers. Mitchell, can they get it across? Yes. Carter to Littleton on the outside. Duff. So right back across. Carter kept it alive. No. It comes to the court here. Makes it 19-10. Morton. They stole that momentum back in set number 2. A 9-point lead with Irving back on a serve once again. Duff. All set up for Sievers in the middle. Right at the net. Caressa leaves it for Gronwald. Batted around there and unable to return it is St. Jacob Triad. Morton back with a double-digit lead. Duff. Set it to Sievers. Now across Irving. Level from the back row. Sends it back across. Set by Gaskell. We get it to Sievers. Now the big swing again, but it's too far. 21-10 Morton. Potters trying to complete the big comeback here. Carter sets it up for Duff on the outside. This one sneaks its way in. Another big time play for Eliza Duff. She's an impressive player. Claire Booger back to serve. Serves it across, taken by Mitchell. Set by Caressa, looking for Lamont. Gaskell kept it alive, saved in here by Mitchell. Caressa to the middle again to Lamont. Booger for Triad. Ball pushed across by Bonensteel that time. Back across, big hit here by Lamont, and it's out of bounds. Booger again to serve. Hits the net, gets across, and the score for Triad. 21-13. Triad trying to make the big comeback of their own here. Booger on the jump serve. Hit by Mitchell. Lamont sent across the net by Caressa. Played there by Littleton. Pushed across here by Duff. Now a little miscommunication by the Potters. They may want to take a timeout, as they've allowed Triad to be back within 7, but they're going to play on here. 21-14. And now an ace by Booger. 21-15. To the sideline. Emma Oden encouraging her team from the sideline there. On the outside, big hit by Lamont. Sent right back across, out of bounds. Simone Lamont has had some big plays in this game, and she'll go back to serve now to try to finish this one off for the Morton Potters. Their lead is 7 in this 3rd and 4th place 7th grade 4A state finals. And this ball played. Can it get across? It will not. 23-15. Has a good serve again from Simone Lamont. Morton fans starting to feel it a bit now as they're up near the end of this 3rd set. Carter sets it for Duff. Duff will send it across the net. It's actually kicked there by Mitchell. Not sure if she's a hockey player, but looked like a kick save by the goalie that time. And the point to Triad. As Brooklyn Carter is back to serve. Irving plays it here for the Potters. Sent across by Lovell from the outside. Now Duff gets a look at one. Caressa sets it up for Gronwald. Played nicely by Lidekin. And a little traffic issue for Triad as Carter collided with one of her teammates, and now Morton is 1 point away. 24-16. A point away from the 3rd place trophy, headed the way of the Potters. Gronwald on the serve. Played by Booger. Carter sets it up here for Bonensteel. Little scramble mode here by Morton. They send it across the net. Booger to Carter. Gets it set up for Moore. Ball hit high here. Back across the net by Lovell. No, into the net. Triad still with a chance. Down by 7 though, 24-17. It's going to take a minor miracle for this Triad squad, but we've seen stranger things happen as Duff is on the serve. Get to the cross. Caressa will try to push it across there instead of setting it up for one of her hitters this time. And into the net as she didn't get it quite across. And we continue to play on, 24-18. Duff again to serve. Gets it across. Played in the back line by Lamont. Big swing here. Carter runs it down. Pushed across by Lidekin. Free ball right back. Batted back and forth here. Irving. Caressa sets it up in the middle for Martin. Blocked at the net. 24-19. Again, Morton is just 1 point away, but Triad not making it easy. Eliza Duff to serve. It's out of bounds, and that will do it. Morton with a come-from-behind victory. They fall in set 1, 17-25, but come back and win 25-20 and 25-19, and they will be your 3rd place finishers here in Class 4A 7th grade volleyball action. Triad will finish 4th. Both teams with a tremendous season will have a look at the trophy presentation and the presentation of the medals to the individual players after this.
Okay, everyone, let's do this. How about you?
What are your thoughts on today's patient care?
Real busy day, but it was a team effort. And how about you?
3rd checkup that your patient talked about her summer concert. How do you stay enthused?
You can't blame her. Those tickets were hard to come by. But her summer wasn't a cruel one. Huh?
Doctor,
Next, how about you?
Doctor, it hurts when I do this.
Don't do that.
Hey, the internet says I'm sick. Am I?
I'd get a professional opinion on that.
Donuts in the break room look like a hit.
Not bad. Definitely better than those bagels. Okay, we have time for one more. Next.
The staff looked focused today. What do you attribute that to?
Well, at Blessing, we're tasked with providing exceptional care, so every visit is like the big game for us. Okay, gotta run.
Doctor!
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Morton with the exciting 3-set victory here to claim the third-place trophy of the 7th grade Class 4A state finals. Fell in the first set 17-25, but came back with straight wins, 25-20, 25-19, and the Potters take home the third-place trophy. Triad will finish fourth here, and will meet the participants for both teams here as they get awarded their state finalist medals and the trophies for both teams as well. Again, I want to thank our friends here from Normal Kingsley Junior High School for their hospitality and hosting what's been a great tournament so far. Still have our championship match coming up in just a while, as Frankfort Hickory Creek and Coal City will match up in the title. And first, they're going to hand out the Sportsmanship Award for these two teams. I really like the IESA does this. They really do a nice job of promoting good sportsmanship all the way around. And we've seen a lot of good sportsmanship at this tournament from the players, the coaches, and the fans. And kudos to everyone involved for that display of good sportsmanship. It doesn't always happen in today's world, as you all know. But these two teams both worked very, very hard. Their fans stayed very, very positive for them. They encouraged one another on the court. And Brooklyn Carter is named the Sportsmanship Award winner for St. Triad, or excuse me, St. Jacob Triad, I should say. And Kate Grunwald named the Sportsmanship Award winner for Morton. Both of these young ladies had a good tournament in their own way. Grunwald, of course, a middle hitter right there up toward the net, had a lot of big blocks and a lot of big kills. And Carter on the other side was one of the better setters in this tournament. This Triad team is understandably disappointed that they fell in this third and fourth place game, but what a season it was here for St. Jacob Triad. Nothing to be ashamed of as they finish here in fourth place, a final record of 22-5-2. The Crusaders will get introduced first of all. Again, 22-5-2 on the season, finishing in fourth place. Jamie Parker and Sarah Presson are the coaches for this squad for St. Jacob Triad. And now we'll meet the players. Number 1, Lily Gaskell. Next we'll see number 2, Morgan Boyce. Number 3, Bella Riney. Number 4, Avery Oney. Number 5, Kana Rosenberg. Number 6, Adeline Sievers. Number 7, also on the Sportsmanship Award, that's Brooklyn Carter. Number 8, Avery Littikin. And number 9, it'll be Eliza Duff, one of the more impressive players again in this tournament. She gets a nice round of applause from both sides of the fans here. They recognize her talent. Brinley Askew, number 10. Number 11, Chloe McBride. Number 12, Claire Booger. She was the libero for this team. Number 13, Emma Moore. Number 15 will be Lexi Bonensteel. And number 18, a serving specialist, that was Bailey Lacco. Those are your St. Jacob Triad Crusaders, who finish in fourth place for this tournament. A couple managers announced as well here. They'll get a medal awarded to them in just a while as well. As Coach Barker said, come out here. You guys were just as much a part of this as anyone else. So hand out those medals to the young people who are the managers and statisticians for this team. A lot of work to be on a team that finishes in the top 4 in the state finals. And it's not just the players on the court, the coaches, the administrators, athletic directors, and the managers and statisticians. Big part of this entire experience. And now we'll meet the Morton Potters. Potters finishing in third place this year. 26-4 on the season. First have some administrators announced here. Chris Carter is the principal for this squad. Hammond is the athletic director. That will be the coaching staff for the Potters, who did a tremendous job getting this team ready. Emma Oden, the head coach. Assistant coaches. Jordan Williams. Also assistant coach Tyler Matson. And assistant coach Hannah Newkirk. And now we'll meet the players for this Potter squad, who will take home the third place trophy. Number 1, Chloe Pergler. Number 2, Ava Gertz. All 7th graders for this Morton squad. Number 3, that's Ellie Roth. Saw Ellie come into action several times today. Number 4, Brooke Caressa. Number 5, Hadley Lovell. Number 6, middle hitter, Emmy Martin. Number 8, Simone Lamont, one of the better outside hitters in this tournament. We have number 10, Ansley Primrose. Number 11, Emerson Mitchell, libero for this team. Number 13, Kate Gronwald, big middle hitter for this team. Big part of their success. Very tall young lady, and really can leap as well. Has a lot of force behind when she hits it. Hazel Gardner, number 16, followed by number 19, Lily Middleton. Along with number 20, Olivia Brooks. Number 21, Grace Irving. Was a good all-around player for this Potters team as well. And finally, number 22, Reese Latirsky. Those are the Potters. And a couple of managers here for the Potters as well. And congratulations to all the young people on their accomplishments. Now we'll see the 4th place trophy handed out to the Crusaders of St. Jacob Triad. 4th place trophy. Quite an accomplishment for these young ladies and their coaches. Congratulations to the Crusaders. Big round of applause from the Morton fans as well. Both of these fan bases, again, have been so classy throughout play. Coach Jamie Parker says, hey, show that trophy to your fans. And now for the 3rd place trophy presentation for Morton. The Potters take home the 3rd place trophy. Congratulations to both teams on their accomplishments here. Again, Morton finishes with the victory. 17-25, 25-20, 25-19 to claim the 3rd place trophy as St. Jacob Triad finishes in 4th place. That's going to wrap up our coverage here for just a while. We'll get set for championship action between Frankfort Hickory Creek and